Now we're on to New Year's Eve. We're getting into those fancy bowls.
Yeah,
So
all 4 of them.
Yeah, there's about 5. So December.
Remember when there used to be like 20 games on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day?
Not anymore, man. They
like
got bills to
3 or 4.
pay.
Yep.
Yeah, it sucks.
So now we're on December 31st. We got a huge game. Military Bowl presented by Northrop Grumman. Grumman. I don't know what that
is. The second military bowl?
No, the other one was Armed Services Bowl.
Oh, sorry.
So this is Cincinnati versus Virginia Tech, not Vatech, because Steve will get confused.
Yes.
At noon Eastern on the 31st on ESPN from Jack Stevens Field at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis, Maryland. Who you got, Steve, in the Military Bowl presented by Northrop Grumman, Cincinnati Vatech? Who you got?
I always hear every year about Cincinnati and how great their offenses are and all the different coaches that came
What
from
are they,
there.
the Bearcats?
Even Brian Kelly even came from there. And then I always watch their bowl games. They always get their asses stomped. So I'm thinking Virginia Tech.
Vatech with Steve. Don't believe that Cincinnati hype.
Yeah.
I can't argue with your logic there, but I've watched Virginia Tech play as well this year, and they are hot trash.
Yeah, I know.
So I'll take Kenyon Martin and the Bearcats again.
Oh, man.
Kenyon Martin.
1-1 over here. So, BB, who you got in that Military Bowl presented by some random company? Cincinnati versus Virginia Tech.
That's the name of the company, too. Some random company.
I agree with Wiggs. Everything I've seen of Virginia Tech this year, they're just garbage. And I'm going with Bob Huggins and the Cincinnati Bearcats.
Cincinnati Bearcats, baby. Virginia Tech's not in Blacksburg, so they're going to lose.
Oh, yeah.
They have a definite home field advantage, but not in Annapolis, Maryland. Steve is on an island with those Vatech Hokies.
I don't know. Every time I watch the Bearcats,
I want Cincinnati as well. All right, so still on December 31st at 2 o'clock on CBS, we got the Hyundai Sun Bowl. Stanford versus Pittsburgh. From Sun Bowl Stadium in El Paso, Texas, 2 o'clock. Who you got, Steve, in the Hyundai Sun Bowl, Stanford, Pittsburgh?
I don't get Pittsburgh. They get inspirational for like a half, and they play people tough, and then they just lose. I'm going to take Stanford.
Yeah, I've seen Pitt play a few times this year. Why, I don't know, but
I know they've been on TV.
I love the yellow helmets and Dan Marino and whatnot,
that,
but they're garbage. I'll go
have no
Stanford as
offense.
well. No,
Two
they don't.
Stanfords. BB, who you got in the Hyundai Sun Bowl, Stanford, Pitt?
I first have to ask, how is this even close to New Year's Day? This should have been one of the games on the 15th. This is horrible. I mean, I agree with both of them, and I'm taking Stanford because Pittsburgh is a hot mess. But no, this game should have been over 2 weeks before this.
Oh, wow. BV is trashing the Sun Bowl.
It's the trash casting.
Yeah.
Because they both suck.
I like David Shaw. I think he wins right and all that. So I like Stanford. I like that weird, creepy Christmas tree. Give me Stanford.
That is the worst.
I know, stupid Christmas tree.
Yeah.
That's 4 for Stanford. No one believes in Pitt. We'll see you later. BV should have said that it should have happened well earlier.
Take his ass back to MSU.
Now, look at this. We got a new one here. We got a Redbox Bowl. This is still on the 31st at 3 o'clock.
Wait, do you get to watch half of it and then take it back to the
You might want to after this matchup.
Oh, yeah.
So, we got the Redbox Bowl, 3 o'clock on the 31st. Levi Stadium where the Niners play in Santa Clara, California. Michigan State versus Oregon. Steve, who you got in that Redbox Bowl?
Are they serious with this one? First off, that's what I ask. MSU literally has no offense whatsoever. Their defense will keep it close for about a quarter. Then these bright neon yellow Oregon people, whatever colored uniform they wear, Oregon easy. That's my pick.
Give Steve the Ducks. I don't know if there's going to be too much love for Sparty.
Yeah, Michigan State should be in the Waste Management Bowl because they're terrible, man. Like I said, their offense is a hot mess. They can't do nothing.
Terrible.
Yeah, give me Oregon all day.
Oregon all day for Wiggs. BV, who you got in the Redbox Bowl? MSU versus the Oregon Ducks.
Yeah, you talk about just no offense whatsoever. I mean, Mateen Cleaves is not coming through that door anytime soon. This is going to be. It'll be the most boring 3.5 minutes of competitive football you've seen all year.
Wow.
Oregon's going to win the game, and it's not going to be close.
It's going to be like 38-7.
7's generous.
And that's without their starting quarterback.
That's a defensive touchdown, 7.
Yeah.
And I'm sticking with my theme of the Big Ten can tug my sack. Give me Oregon all day. I hate you, Big Ten. All right, now we're still on the 31st at 3:45.
Got some games on that Thursday.
We're only halfway through.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is amazing. These are the best bowl games I've ever seen. 31st, we got the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Missouri versus Oklahoma State, 3:45 on ESPN. Liberty Bowl Memorial Stadium. They got a stadium specifically for the Liberty Bowl. Memphis, Tennessee. AutoZone Liberty Bowl, Missouri, Oklahoma State. Who you got, Steve?
I really liked Oklahoma State's coach because he's insane, just like Mark.
He's got a power
The
mullet.
two most insane coaches in the country. I'm going Oklahoma State.
Oh.
Dude, I've got to go with the best mullet in college football, Mike Gundy and the Cowboys.
I couldn't think of his
all
name,
right.
but that's
We got
it.
two Oklahoma State. BB, who you got in the AutoZone Liberty Bowl? Tell me you're feeling the mullet. What do you got?
Well, all right. So neither one of these teams actually plays defense, but Missouri has actually played teams that do. So they might have actually, seen what real defense is. So I'm going to say Missouri in a close game.
Okay, this BB going wrong because you follow the mullet wherever it goes. Your SEC bias. Give me that Oklahoma State and the mullet.
Missouri's another one you always hear about how they're so up and coming and everything. And then I watch them, they get their asses handed to them. So forget Missouri.
All right, Steve's burying Missouri.
Yeah.
We're following the mullet.
Didn't they have
BB.
students putting racial stuff all over the buildings there one year?
Oh, man.
They're insane in Missouri. Forget that.
All right. We're still on the 31st. Steve's got theories.
I think Nelly went there or something. I don't know.
Nelly.
I don't think Nelly went.
He went to Missouri, I'm pretty sure.
He's from St.
What
Louis.
is
I don't know what's
happening?
Missouri.
The wheels are falling off, folks. We got on the 31st at 7 p.m. on FS1. San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
it's not the Poinsettia Bowl anymore?
No, it's the
San Diego County.
Credit Union Holiday Bowl.
That's a shame.
Wow. Fiera Metro's hosting a bowl night.
Northwestern Wildcats versus Utah, 7 o'clock FS1.
Ooh.
They've got their own stadium, San Diego, California. Steve, who you got in that San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl, Northwestern, Utah?
Northwestern's scrappy. I do like that, but I did just watch Utah, and they only get Utah. But they played pretty defensive. It's on the West Coast. I'm gonna go Utah.
Do you like this? Could be a decent game. I don't
It
know
could.
about you
Yeah,
guys.
like, I mean, 'cause
I actually would tune into this a little
Yeah,
bit.
Northwestern's one of those teams that they always play good teams well for a
Pat
while,
Fitzgerald.
and then the Fighting Fitzgerald. Like last night, they looked just happy to be there,
Yeah.
and I think they'll feel the same way when they're out in San Diego. And I think Utah's going to win.
They're happy to be there, but he's taking.
Don't they have like a terrible bowl record too? Northwestern.
I don't know.
I thought they were like
It's
3
Big Ten. I don't follow it. BV, who you got? San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl, Northwestern, Utah.
Utah by at least 3 touchdowns.
Wow.
In a rout.
I didn't see that.
Northwestern's happy to be there.
That's
and being
right.
Smoked.
They're happy to be there.
And we already know what Charles is thinking.
No Big Ten. No ever. Give me them Utes. All right.
The 2 Utes.
So, late into the night on December 31st, we've got a big bowl game for me. We got the TaxSlayer Gator Bowl, NC State versus them boys, Texas A&M, 7:30 ESPN from some random bank field in Jacksonville, Florida. TaxSlayer Gator Bowl, NC State, Texas A&M. Steve, who you got?
Again, following another trend where you always hear about NC State. Then when you watch them, they lay a turd sandwich. Texas A&M just went into 72 overtimes with that one team. I hate to tell Charles this, but Jimbo with the Texas
that
A&M.
boy!
Texas A&M, I'll go
Give
with
them to him. All right.
Yeah, unless Philip Rivers is playing for NC State, I'm
I
going to
knew
go.
there's a reason I
I'm
hated
going
it.
to go with A&M as well.
Who you got in the TaxSlayer Gator Bowl? NC State, Texas A&M. Tell me you want Texas A&M, and give me some Jimbo.
Not even Phillip Rivers could win that game for North Carolina State. This will not be close. It will not be enjoyable to watch unless you're a Jimbo slappy like
Whichever
Charles
one
is.
should be.
Yeah, this is one of the bigger mismatches of the bowl season. I think this is going to be I could see this being easily like a 30, 35-point win.
As a matter of fact, give him Phillip Rivers. I'd like to watch him die.
Okay. It goes without saying, give me A&M all day. Been
How
loving
many
on them
actual
all
Jimbo
year.
games did you watch? this
Way
year?
too many.
I watched a
Did you
few
watch them?
myself. I don't know why.
I'm telling you. They got hosed in that Clemson game.
Oh, my God.